right, I want to give you my thoughts about Berlin in Germany. It seems now they're making a rule where women can be topless and they can go to swim and all that topless. And the only reason I'm bringing this topic up is because in my groups they were forwarding this as if it's such a big achievement. Hey, wow, hey man, did you hear this? And people are going, wow. I'll give my thoughts. Okay, I'll give my thoughts. First and foremost, I can never understand what is the fascination men have with breasts. Yes, when you're having sex, breasts do form part of the sexual experience and the genitals and passion and sex. During sex, fine, that I can understand. As human beings, both genders, male and female, they like, to touch intimate parts and, make love to different parts of the body and all that. Okay, fine. However, the way some people behave when there's a particular body part exposed, I don't understand that. Either it's a mental or psychological problem, or I don't know what. Because sometimes when people see, there are people who even send just a photograph of a boob or boobs. They'll just send that, and people go crazy. See, when I was small, when I was 16 years old, all that, if I would see a girl wearing a bra and panty for a lingerie, this thing, I would go, because I never got to see. It was pre-internet days, no TV, no nothing. So for me, it was, However, when I saw my first porno magazine that someone bought in school, I was like, yuck, what is this? They look so dirty. And obviously, what they do in sex and cum and this and that. I was like wanting to puke. Over the period of time, you get used to it, that this is part of sex. But I'll tell you, when a female is topless, like that free nipple movement and all that, I don't know why people go, whoa, ooh. I don't understand that. If a immature small boy or a young man does it, I can understand. Young man, okay, he has not got to see boobs. But otherwise, it's a body part. It's just a body part. And let's be honest here. If you do not put any silicone and it's normal, it just hangs, man. Like, for example, when you see porno, you see a guy with an erection and it's hard, and the way the, camera or the graphics is, it looks like, wow. But I'll tell you this, get up in the morning and just, if you're a guy, just strip down and look at your private parts in the mirror. It looks disgusting. There's nothing like, wow, what a masterpiece. Wow, so beautiful. Ooh. And we don't go, wow. If you go to the gym and you work hard and you have less body fat and you're like built like a Greek god, when you're flexing, you look nice. Or there are some people who maintain their body that even if they get up in the morning, they look attractive. But your private parts, when you see them normal, okay, normal. Like, I remember once asking my friend who's a doctor, okay, and he's a surgeon. And then I was a young man that time. I said, do you get to see your clients? Do they feel comfortable when they strip in front of you? He just told me, Loy, I have seen so many people naked. He understood where my question. He is a few years elder to me. So I've seen people lying on the operation table naked, sometimes dead. Sometimes he's saying when you are going to be a doctor, you have to operate on cadavers, that is dead bodies, and fresh bodies. Person just died and you cut them open their skin, intestine, heart, liver. You don't feel anything sexy about it. And over the period of time, you become very sensitized. I don't know what is the right word. How do you pronounce it? Like, you just don't feel anything. In fact, I've already spoken about this. My ex-girlfriend, who is went to Romania to do a graduation. The first day, all the young doctors from India, trainees and all that were there. So this doctor took them to a ward where all these females were there, going to conceive and this and that. And all of them, they're just wearing, just a, that operation theater, just a cloth. He just opened it and showed their vaginas to everyone. See? And then he's opening their vagina. I don't know whether they were sleeping or what. And all the doctors, including the female, they were doing ooh. They were embarrassed and shocked and this and that. And my ex-girlfriend that time, she told me we were like, ooh. So the doctor just went on. He didn't bother with their expressions and all that. He's saying the first day we were like, talking about it. The second day, third day, and finally it became normal. Soon we had to, touch their vaginas and look at it and operate on dead bodies and check their private parts. And I think we didn't feel anything after that. In fact, I remember in India, when I was in my 20s, met this gynecologist guy who was studying to be a doctor. In front of everyone was drinking, asked him, hey man, you get to see a lot of pussies and all that. I told him, I was just in my 20s. He's saying, yuck, man. He's saying it's the most dirty, disgusting, horrific thing. He's saying, dude, don't make me just ruin my day. I said, why? He's saying, when you're a young man, you look at it sexually. When you're a doctor, you look at all the sick ones, the rotten ones, the fungus-infected ones, the pus, the oozing, the blood. He's saying, and then you get disgusted when you see so many of them. He's saying, every day I see. He's saying, it's the most horrific, ugly, dirty. I don't want to explain to you in detail or you lose your appetite. He actually gave me instances where stuff was so disgusting. I'm telling you really, I did not eat that day at that party. I did not eat. It was so disgusting and disturbing, which I'll not tell you anyway. Otherwise, you might puke. Real life examples. He said, look at the female, they look so hot. But the minute you check their vagina, it's like, oh, goodness, what the hell is this? He's saying the first year, I didn't want to have sex. I was that, it affected me so much. So the point I'm trying to say is these females being naked or walking, why are we making such a big deal about it here? I mean, it's all in the head. Remember, if you see your mother, let's say tomorrow your mother is in the hospital and she's lying down there, or she has an accident, you can see her fully naked. Are you going to, wow, boobs? You'll be like, my mom. You see your daughter, do you see your sister? And if you do feel something, man, you need to get your head seriously checked. Because for me, see my wife, I see my daughter, I've seen old people, they sometimes, their dress is loose, they walk naked. In fact, my wife's grandmother, who is 92, she doesn't wear clothes most of the time in the house because she is just bones, huh? And she'll shit and piss wherever she's standing. She's like a zombie. She's blind in both the eyes. It's white. Complete. It's like, you've seen the movie The Mummy, when he looks like a zombie, she looks like that. So when you grow up in a culture with mothers and sisters and daughters, I think it's all in your head, yeah. Unfortunately, I have met people, even with education, who have daughters who will look at their mothers and daughters and sisters in a decent way, but they'll not spare anyone else's. And that to me is very sad. I don't know about other nationalities and all. Yes, I am aware that many sexpats come to third world countries. Many. They'll even target, even educated, highly educated people, very successful. They'll target even 9-year-old children. It's sad. Because it's here. There's some problem here. Thankfully for me, when I see a woman, boobs and vagina and this and that, yes, I do admire a beautiful figure and I do like a beautiful face. yes, I do feel sexually turned on from time to time, but if I were to see a woman without a top, or I have had some really hot women who so drunk they just unzip themselves and show themselves naked. Thankfully I was able to evaluate and control myself. I'm not trying to say I'm a saint, but I enjoy sex when there is a chemistry and connection. Others, it's like going to a prostitute, paying money, getting the service, bye-bye. So overall, what I want to say is, I don't know what's the big deal about going topless. You can go topless, you want to go bottomless, you want to walk nude. For me, the human body, if it's a normal person, it's very dirty, man. It looks very, your human skin, your natural physique. Let's say leave your stomach loose and stand in front of the mirror. It's not like, wow, so beautiful. It's like, yuck, put some clothes on. So I don't know what's the big deal. I just feel sometimes men behave like children. And yes, there are a lot of ladies also who are like, oh, wow. What, man? It's normal. Just, in fact, I'll tell you, you'll be horrified when you see the kinds of women who show themselves naked. Go to Vice documentary, you'll see the sizes and ages of women who are showing themselves naked. And when you see it sagging, and you're like, oh goodness, why did I see this? You'll wish people wear clothes. It's that bad. Anyway, remember, sex is a very dirty, disgusting, biological thing that happens with a lot of body fluid. There's nothing like, wow, yum, and all that. It's only when we are turned on. It's all mind games. So just relax. Just... it's stupid for me to say, but behave yourself. I mean, come on, man. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love to know your views. Okay? Guys, take care. This is me signing off.